Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another game of Food Please Age of Empires. We are at the Couch Cup 2022 and we are watching the fourth match in the finale of the Couch Cup, which is the tiebreaker between the finale is the tiebreaker between Food Please and Fredinhiovic, who both had the same score at the end of the group of the team games. And with me are Food Please and Fredinhiovic, because unfortunately the recording stopped after 5 minutes, so we are not casting live here. Yes, but we see here again pretty close. The players are pretty close on the map. We have Food Please going for the Koreans, so probably going for another tower rush here with his classic tower rush civilization. Whereas Fredinhiovic went for the Spanish, so probably his strongest nomad civ. He's probably anticipating the tower rush here, because Food Please already went for a tower rush in the last game, I think. And yeah, with the Spanish, I mean, he can go a fast castle into conquistadors, which would be quite a strong play. So we have the docks already up. Food Please over here, not an optimal location, but seems fine. Fredinhiovic has access to a lot more fish here. Would have been maybe a little bit better here, but I think the position is fine. And yeah, we see Food Please taking the boar already, though he's only at 4 pop, probably just to prevent Fredinhiovic from getting it and weakening it with the TC. Yes, laming the boar successfully from Fredinhiovic. Fredinhiovic is already 2 villages ahead, which is probably because of the fast abilities of the Spanish, so his TC was up faster than Food Please's TC. Yes, that the players are so close together benefits Food Please, who, yes, looking at his civ, will go for the tower rush. And there are some nice locations for towers. I could maybe place one here. The nice wood line. Creep in from the other side. Fredinhiovic does not have any resources other than wood and a few ibexes under his TC. Food Please has a gold close by, he has a stone close by, which comes in quite handy if we want to go to towers. So Fredinhiovic has to leave his safe base if he wants to go for stone or for gold. Yeah, now going for the ibex. Gathering, scouting with a sheep here. Let's check the scouting. Okay, maybe we have to ask Jesse the Emperor, who is more apt at handling capture age. So
go back to normal view. And then shift, shift right click on whoever you want to have the view. Yeah,
so let's check that. So this is scouting with Food Please. So I'm not sure if he. This looks like you lost a sheep there.
I mean, that's why the reason I took the boar is because I knew it was right next to Fraser.
Ah, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, yeah, you probably saw the square around the starting TC.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. And let's check again that scouting for Fredinhiovic. Yes, he also knows where his opponent is. And probably also knows what kind of pressure is coming for him. Otherwise, not much happening here. Going for a few fishing ships. Yeah, the fishing ship numbers are even. Fredinhiovic having a 3 villager lead, or 2 villager now. And
So what about the position of the players? Which position do you prefer?
I mean, the position of Food Please, I think, is more advantageous, especially for his strategy, because of the close stone which he needs for the towers.
Yes, that's good, and also he has easy access to the wood line of Freddy.
Yes, here, nice tower spot. Also, Freddy doesn't have any other resources close by. He doesn't have berries, he doesn't have gold, doesn't have stones. Takes a war in here from the north. And now going for a second wood line, probably to be prepared for the incoming tower.
A nice move here, yeah.
Also fetching another boar here. So very nice scouting to know that the boar is there. And yes, Food Please, going for a few ibex here. Otherwise, not too much happening currently.
And you can fast forward to 2 layers.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Let's fast forward a bit. Now, Food Please almost has resources for Feudal Age going up, but Fredinhiovic is a bit behind. And also fell behind in villagers, so that's quite interesting. Now let's slow down here. Now about... Oh no, Fredinhiovic already did click up to Feudal Age. And, okay, I was missing that somehow. That's probably why he's behind in vills, because he went up earlier. Yes. Now Food Please, we see is already taking stone, already taking some gold, because he also probably wants to go up to Castle Age not too late, because he gets the automatic upgrades of his towers to guard towers. And now he's up to Feudal Age, and I think... and we missed half the action already. Already dropping a tower here, which is not the best tower, because Fredinhiovic saw the walling here and just vacated this wood line. And he's now started this pilgrimage to the south, where he's probably going to take the stone here. Because he already clicked up to the Castle Age, and it's almost a bit late going for the stone, but as soon as he's up to Castle Age, he will probably go for a castle. I mean, dropping a castle right here, this will put a lot of pressure on Food Please. In the meanwhile, another tower, but not the perfect position for the tower. Would have preferred it a bit over here, because here he's only ranging a little bit of the wood line, and Fredinhiovic can just move those lumberjacks to here, and will be fine until the next tower is coming in. Yes, nice to move the villagers, and okay, he moves them completely out of his base. Also went for a mill here, taking some berries. Oh, very nice. On the water, there's a fire galley for Food Please in, and this will probably destroy Fredinhiovic's fishing economy, since I don't see any fire galley for him. So now Fredinhiovic up to the Castle Age. He almost has the stone for a castle. And now, yes, this looks like the perfect location for a castle drop. Drop it here, denying the stone. Over here, destroying this tower. And what's this? I don't like this position of the castle. It's...
Yeah, I guess he was afraid that Food Please could have defensive towers or something, but...
Yes, but this castle achieves I mean, he needs the castle for the Kongs, but this castle does not do any damage. It can't reach this tower, it can't even reach this tower.
Yeah. And I think with the Spanish, with the faster builders, he could have tried to just drop it in front of Fukli's
I
stone.
think here this would have been the perfect location, and I don't think that Fuklis could have denied it. I mean, he has a few villagers here, could have moved them in, but yeah, it's
Not against the Spanish, no.
yeah, not against. Look at this, how fast it's going up. I mean, and also building it with 12 villagers, yeah. So this would have put a lot of pressure on Fuklis, would have secured his wood line again, because would have destroyed this tower. This tower not achieving too much either way. But this is he building Kongs? Yes, now he's producing such to produce the Kongs. And then you can maybe raid this stone, which would be quite effective, because Fuklis does not have another stone in this corner of the island, it seems. The next stone is only this, but it's also, or could quite easily be raided. Now the panic defensive tower rushed up, and the first Kong's there, but it cannot do any damage. Single Kong, just too weak to do any real damage, especially now the tower is. So now we have steady Kong production, but Fuklis also arrived at the castle age, and as we see here, his towers are upgraded instantly when he reaches castle age, because he gets the free tower upgrade. Fredinhiovic sacrificing a Kong here. I mean, yes, he killed a villager, but I don't think that's worth a conquistador. Taking damage from the guard tower here. I mean, you have to save the numbers of the Kongs, and now they are trying to reach around, but Fuklis is already walled off here, so he can't swoop in. Maybe he should try to hit here. He could just sit here, shoot a few villagers, then maybe circle around here, shoot a few here. But yeah, not doing too much with his Kongs currently. So, let me on the top here, Fredinhiovic is taking some berries. Yeah, I think yes, a bit ahead. Oh, now the counter castle of Fukli is coming in, and this is the location where Fredinhiovic's castle should have been built. But now, yeah, Fuklis will take the map control over this, or control over this part. Yeah, the Kongs just soaking up more damage, but doing nothing. And yeah, running around here, but there's nothing to be raided here. This putting a lot of pressure on Fredinhiovic. Also, I think the fletching is in for Fukli, so we see the increased range for the tower. So this farm is now in range, or at least part of the farm is in range. We see a university going up for Fukli, so probably going for ballistics here. Unfortunately losing a villager. Yeah, on the water, it seems he did not kill off all the fishing ships. What happened here? Why are there fishing ships left? Yeah, fishing on shore, fish only, and yeah, the fire galleys coming in here, so probably not fishing for much longer. So now we see the second, we just saw the second jump in, the second increase in range, where Fuklis went for a Bodkin arrow. And deleted the university, built it down here. Yeah, probably go for ballistics against the Kongs under the towers and the castle. I'm going for another tower here. It's, yeah, okay, it's reaching the berries, but otherwise not doing too much damage. Gold's already secured by the castle. But yes, the Kongs are doing, not doing much against the guard towers here. So what's the plan of Fredinhiovic? I mean, he can't really raid because everything's safe here, under the castle, under the tower. Well, maybe he could do some damage here, but his Kongs are just too far ahead for any real damage. Now he's banking up quite some gold, but what will he do with it? I mean, he is ahead of few villagers, but yeah, maybe he should just drop another TC here, boom ahead a little bit, then overwhelm food please. Now he's selling stone, buying gold, buying food. What's he producing? Now going for bloodlines for the Kongs. So they didn't even have the upgrades. They don't have any upgrades. So which is quite bad when they're running under the castle fire and the tower fire. And yeah, ballistics is in for Fugli, so he cannot run under the castle anymore. Doing a little bit of damage, but nothing too consequential. Heavily using the market, and it looks like he's buying himself up to the Imperial Age here. And yes, he's clicking up. So this is the plan for Fredinhiovic. A fast Imperial Age, then maybe one or two traps trapping down this castle, and this will put him in such a strong position. But in the meanwhile, war wagons are out for Fuglis, and they are so tanky. They can probably just fight the conquistadors. Meanwhile, rebalancing here a bit, sending more villagers to wood. Otherwise, the numbers are quite balanced in build count. Fredinhiovic lost his whole fishing economy, while Fugli is happily fishing, not too efficient, but yeah, still quite okay. Right. Ah, yes, redocked here very nicely, and here there's plenty of fish. We have here salmon and snappers. No marlin. No, the Fredinhiovic had to run because the war wagons are so tanky that he cannot fight them with the conquistadors. Now Fugli is here going for a siege workshop. And meanwhile, Fredinhiovic switching to monks, double monastery here, where so he might be able to convert some war wagons, which would be quite strong. Now Fredinhiovic, he researched the scale barding armor. I'm not sure why, because for the Kongs it's pretty much useless because they are cav archers and would require the archer armor upgrade. But does he have? Yeah, he went for a stable, now probably for bloodlines. Maybe wants to switch to knights to destroy some rams. Not sure for what he's going here. Now the first trap is out, and we will just destroy this castle, and then he can creep into Fugli's base. But until he does that, Food Police can just happily work here, collect the resources. Now we saw the Kongs, they were garrisoned in the castle, I think, to heal them up a bit. And now we got the first conversion here by Fredinhiovic, converting a war wagon. Really nice. Food Police trying to drop a castle here, but I think this is going to be denied. The trap is already here, grabbing it, the foundations down. Yeah, I think this will be easily denied. We have war wagons, Food Police creeping under the castle. Oh, why, Fredinhiovic? Why did he pack this trap again? He should destroy this foundation to prevent Food Police from building it later. Now going for maybe for another conversion. Yes, he converted a second war wagon. Yes, quite well executed. He lost some monks, but in total a third conversion by Fredinhiovic. Very nicely played here. This castle went down, and now he starts trapping down the towers. And will go on trapping down the TC, and I don't see Food Police having anything to defend this. And the traps are sitting safely on the castle here. Okay, here we see a ram versus war wagons. None of them doing too much damage to the other, it seems. Yeah, some monks even healing the war wagons. Yeah, so Fredinhiovic now going for the farming eco here. And where Food Police heavily using the market. And now the castle drop is in the position where this castle should have been built. He probably has to retreat because of the tower, but I think he can just trap this tower down, then come back later. Don't throw away all the villagers here. Yeah, now they are pushing back this battering ram, doing I think 1 damage per hit. It's going to be a slow death for the ram. If he's repairing the tower, but it's nothing against the 2 traps. Rushing up another tower here to prevent the castle. Going here for the gold, but yeah, look at the numbers. Food Police has no military. But yes, the villager lead, clear villager lead. Fredinhiovic has 4 times the military, and part of this military is this ram here, which does nothing. But at least it occupies the 2 war wagons, which could do damage otherwise. Now Food Police moving to stone here, maybe for another castle to secure his position, but I don't think it can secure his position because Freddy's traps are out and Food Police has nothing to stop them. Now Food Police going for another TC here, sneaky in the back. But yeah, once Fredinhiovic starts to push, and it seems he does now, losing a few monks here, I think. Yeah, now once he's pushing, I think it will be a GG coming in from Food Police. He could snipe some villagers here, so get the wood line. That would be quite nice. Now another defensive tower here. Food Police is scared by the conks. And look at the resources here in the bank. 1300 food. But not able to do anything with it. You know, Fredinhiovic was having 1800 wood. And I think we're just waiting for Fredinhiovic's trap push to finish off Food Please here. I mean, yes, it didn't have the perfect placement of this castle, but he managed to turn it around with his fast Imperial Age. It was quite nice. And his war wagons occupied with the castle. But, yeah, if they didn't exist, it wouldn't make much of a difference. Yeah, now all the towers are down here, so the Kongs can roam in and do damage. No, walling up here the hole in the tree line. But yes, I think this should be over soon. Food Please has 3 military, so it's probably fire galleys here. So he has nothing to defend. And we are just waiting for Fredinhiovic to close out this game. See, he knows about the TC here, so he just has to take his time, trap everything down. Oh, he even has a fire getting out here. And yeah, as he told after the game, it was actually a misclick to produce the fire galley. But it's doing quite some damage, but it will be cleared up these fire galleys here. Yeah, now the traps here destroying everything, destroying these towers. I think now the Kongs can come in. They probably shouldn't come in here because Food Please also reached Imperial Age, and now those are keeps, and they do have Botkin arrow that do have ballistics, so he's basically throwing away some Kongs and so much HP, losing the Kongs here, and now he's pushing this TC. Food Please, yeah, building another TC, but that won't save him anymore. And the GG is called. So very nicely done by Fredinhiovic here, squeezing out Food Please in this corner. Let's look at the stats. Yeah, we see that here with the faster Spanish builders, he had managed to get his TC up earlier than Food Please could produce. Yeah, had the population advantage here. And then when he clicked up, Food Please managed to overtake him. But yes, in the end he just had way more military here. And yes, the early Imperial Age was the game-winning move here, I think. So very nicely played by Fredinhiovic. Our conversions, we can check. Is it military? Conversions, 6 conversions by Fredinhiovic, so very nicely done. And here we see just the extreme military numbers by Fredinhiovic, while Food Please was slowly just declining in numbers. Yeah. Also here, economy-wise, always ahead of Food Please. Technology-wise, your Food Please was ahead with the Botkin arrow ballistics, but that didn't do too much in the end. Okay, so this was game 4. So now the score is 2-2. So we will see a deciding 5th game. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. See you in the next game.